So let's talk about how to use the Ahrefs keyword research features in order to find keywords that you can advertise for, both organically and through paid traffic, like on Google Ads. Now, if you don't already have an Ahrefs account, you'll need to get signed up. It's a paid tool. But once you have a subscription, you can sign in, and then you'll head over to the Keywords Explorer tab up here. And from there, you can just type in a keyword that you're interested in. Something like keto diet, click search, and that is going to bring up the page, the overview for this actual keyword itself. So we can see that it's a super hard keyword to rank for organically, and that's just because we're going up against like WebMD and Health.com, like Harvard, Wikipedia. There's some of the biggest websites in the world are ranking for this term. And that's because it's a very broad term. It gets a lot of search traffic, like 284,000 searches a month, which of course has changed significantly over time. So it's helpful to be able to see the how popular this keyword is and how that changes over time. Looks like it gets popular around the new year every year when people start diets and then tapers off and repeats that cycle. And then we can also see a breakdown of the traffic by country, some interesting data about the potential traffic we could get from this keyword. And then we get into the other keyword ideas and position. So this is like what sites have actually been ranking for this keyword, as well as who's running ads for the keyword, and then the search engine results page here. And these other keyword ideas can be extremely helpful. So if we click on this, anything you hover on that turns orange is basically clickable, and you can see more data by clicking on it. And if we expand the more keywords option here, this is going to give us tons of related keywords to our main topic keyword, which is keto diet. However, these keywords might not be great for us to advertise on, whether it be on organic or on pay-per-click marketing, for various different reasons. Like we can see, this one's going to be almost impossible to rank for organically. In fact, most of these are. There are some that are easy, like keto diet pills. And then some of these, the cost per click is going to be way higher than others. So to narrow down the keywords that we might want to target, I mean, we could technically just export this full list and use Excel to manually filter these down. That's one way to do it. But we could also use these filters up here by filtering out keywords that we think have a solid keyword difficulty. So we could say, put some values in there and then click show results, and now it's only going to give us the keywords that we could potentially rank for organically, meaning they have a lower keyword difficulty. So these are going to be more broad terms, which is good. You know, these don't have quite as much search volume, but if we could actually rank for these terms organically through like a blog post, then we could start getting some solid traffic. And maybe we don't really care about the keyword difficulty, but we care more about like the search volume, right? We could then add a filter in here and go through and find keywords that have the appropriate search volume. So there's a lot of different ways that we can filter through this content to figure out what we're wanting to target, including just clicking on some of these up here at the top. So now I've just filtered the keywords by the highest cost per click. And so we could export this document and just choose ones that are in the middle potentially, or maybe we feel like these ones that are getting bid up higher are the higher value terms. It's Diet Pepsi Keto. That's kind of funny. But that's essentially the basics of analyzing and keywords and doing keyword research with Ahrefs. Now, if there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. You just drop your questions in the comments section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence.
This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.